All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Welcome, welcome. Hope y'all all having a good day. Let me make sure my shit's at a good. I think it's good. I think everything's good. So first things first is we're going to do a replay some of my old college buddies sent in. They're not really that good, to put it politely. They've been getting a lot better, I think. They used to be a lot worse. I think they've been starting to get back into the game a bit more, and they've been learning, and that's always good. It's always good to see people get good, people climb out of the lower metal leagues and get towards close to plat and diamond, especially if they didn't really know what they were doing for a while. My friend Inactipon here finally learning what Zerg buildings do what. Alright. In the bottom right here, we have Inactive Pawn. In the top right, or top left, we have my friend Wildwater as the blue Protoss. Inactive Pawn obviously is the green Terran. So this is a bit of a longer replay. It is 28 minutes long, unfortunately. So we got a pylon going down here close. Not entirely unusual for Toss, and we're seeing a pretty standard wall off from an active pawn here. And keep in mind, an active pawn I think is like, I think these are both gold players, so keep that in mind. I'll check their MMR afterwards, but do try to keep your expectations somewhat in check. It looks like Wildwater might be going for a proxy gateway here, because this is kind of far to do proxy Void Ray. For a proxy Void Ray, you'd want to go over here, maybe over here, but this is just really far. You can't really get in the main from over here. Void Rays are fast, but they're not so. Okay, he grabbed a mineral and he went back, and now he's building a pylon. He has his gateway still going down here. Okay. Pylon's warping in. Okay. So he sees the pylon, he sees the gateway, and he is making Marines. And hopefully an active pawn is going to keep doing that. He is attacking the pylon uselessly with his SCV. He pulls it back. Yeah, he sends his Marine out to go chase the probe. I believe probes do move faster than Marine. Okay, he canceled it. Okay. He's now researching Warp Gate at his Cyber Core. Nothing's been chronoed yet, I don't think. I don't think any energy has been used. Okay, there we go. We get a... Wait, oh, he chronoed workers to get gas. Okay. That's a choice. Let me turn the game up a little bit. Is there a way to like just, yeah. Okay. Pylon is getting shot, and Wildwater is now supply capped until the second pylon finishes. This thing's pretty late, and there's an SCV making its way past the doggos on this map. Oh. Alright. The Enactopon sees the natural. He's building his own. He's still training Marines. He hasn't built an add-on yet, which is not great. He has the factory finished. He's building a supply depot in a kind of interesting spot. I'm not sure what the point is of having a supply depot up here. He has 2 racks, and he is now swapping them. Okay, he built a tech lab on this one. I couldn't tell because it was covered up a little bit. He's got a starport on the way. He's got a reactor building here. There's still no add-on here, so he's going 2 racks. I don't know. This is a little slightly weird. All right, he's going in here. He's attacking the pylon, which is going to go down, and the shield battery is not going to be able to power anything. He didn't get the battery overcharge on it. Not that I think. He could have. He could have got the battery overcharge. He's having to pull back here. Forge finishes up. We've still got mining here. It's weird that Enactopon's not going for the workers here. They're the like higher value target than these. He could totally take these. Stalkers aren't bad against Marines. I say that he doesn't have stim. Yeah, he doesn't have stim. That's part of the problem. Yeah, now he's stutter stepping, taking care of some of these probes. I'm not really liking this trade for him. Like he's still technically, yeah, he's behind now. He should just called it quits. He kind of just ran to the corner here. I don't really know what's up with that. He's still making a lot of Marines. No stim yet, which is not good. You need stim. If you're gonna go bio and you don't have stim, then you're. I saw a video of Harstem, and he was joking about. He's like, if you forget stim, it's like trying to run a marathon without shoes. And that's, I can't think of a more apt metaphor. Like, it really is essential. It's like, if you aren't gonna get stim, you might as well not play bio. You might as well learn how to play mech. This tank is like completely out in the open. What is this for? All he would need is charge lots, and he could immediately take care of this. He could blink right on top of it. Enactopon, my man, if you're watching, I don't think you should just put your tanks out in the open like this. Like, you don't really have a lot of vision around your map here. Like, this isn't gonna protect shit. If he has charge slots or blink stocks, he can just like, he'll see this and he'll just blink on top of it, which he is getting blink stocks. He is not getting charge slots yet. All right, he's got a scan. Enactopon's pretty good about using his energy. He's getting his orbital, which is good. I'm not sure if the timings are good or not, because again, I don't really know Terran. Alright, we're seeing a robotics facility, we're seeing a gateway. Another robotics facility is up here. One of these, yeah, right here. Alright, we've got +1 on the way here. It's a little late. It's gonna be later than, I don't know, why would you get +1 before you get stim? Like, he's got these 2 reactors, but there's no tech lab for the. Maybe he forgot it. I don't know if he forgot it or if this is on purpose. Like, stim isn't that expensive, and it's really useful. Like, you get a lot of mileage out of stim, and yet we're going with this, whatever this weird push is. We've got a liberator for harassment, presumably. And we've got a Viking. I don't know what the Viking is for. The TOS is not going to have... The TOS at most will have a Void Ray, and you can deal with that with your Marines. We have a single Hellion, which you've only seen your opponent make Stalkers, so why are you building a Hellion? And you're not going for Asphalt. You have a tank that is just walks up before sieging, even though it's got ridiculous range. You are letting... Yeah, let's say, pull those back. You need to pay attention to your minimap. The Viking it's dealing damage, but again, like, Vikings don't deal that much damage on ground. I don't remember how much damage they do, but like, I can't see it from this interface, but like, they don't do that much damage. Fighting into shield battery's out. But yeah, he just gets cleaned up here. Again, I say that, Wildwater lost a decent amount, but it's still not great for Enactopon. He's not really taking a lot of great trades here. His opponent's expanding, and he's kind of just like still insisting on pushing up to kill the Stalker instead of killing this probe and trying to take out these pylons, or force a cancel at the very least. I'd get something out of it. And instead, you're just letting these units die for free and increasing your losses, which you're already pretty even with your opponent. I guess the benefit is the Stalker now only has 2 health until his shields recover. All right, we've got an observer going into the natural here. Enactapon's not really spending his energy. He could, God, look at how much energy that is. He could be doing a lot of supply upgrades here. He could be dropping orbitals. That's a lot of income. He's really just like leaving out. He's also behind on workers, which that's not necessarily a bad thing. Like Terran have a lot of really efficient units, and so and of course you do have mules, but I don't like that he's so down in workers, even though he's about to get his third before his opponent. I say that it's about the same. It's Wildwater will get it a little bit sooner, but like he's closing the gap. He's building more SCVs, but he should really drop some mules. Like that's a lot of income that's just not getting used. Scans are nice, but you really need mules. You're having more money than your more income, I should say. Wildwater's floating so much here. He is not building a lot. There are a lot of. Okay, he's warping in a bit here, but he should really make more production. I would love to see some more gateways. There are only 4 gateways here. Maybe some more SCVs, or excuse me, some more drones. I shouldn't be too harsh. It is gold. A lot of players in gold struggle with looking at their fights too much. Like, look, geez, both players have that problem. Like, you need to be making workers on the back of this. Enactapon should at least be dropping down mules on the back of this, and so far he has not. I don't think he's dropped a single mule this whole game. Alright, we got the Hellions going in here, scouting around, which I don't think is a bad idea. He sees the third. He sees the third has an army and fortifications, and what is he going to do here? I am having a feeling he's either going to go for a drop, which would be really smart, because as he knows his opponent has. Okay, his opponent's army is moving across. He could try and send like a single marine or have like or a Hellion in to scout. He has no vision here. He has no sensor towers up. He's got a planetary here, which is a little odd. I don't really like the planetary at the third. I know that's not unheard of for Terran, but it's usually more common to have your third base be an orbital, if I'm not mistaken. He does have the Widow Mines, I guess. He's not completely bad. So he's pulling back. Enactapon is for some reason choosing, despite the fact having 2 medevacs, instead of flying into the main, he chose to. I'm going to rewind that. I'm sorry. I'm going to rewind that. I want to see how that push happened. I need to see that. So, Enactapon, if you are watching this after the fact, you scanned, so you knew. First off, you thought your opponent's army was still here. I don't believe you had any idea that your opponent's army was was over here, or had any way to know. So you know you thought your opponent's army was here, and you just decided to go down and attack this. And instead of going up here, so like if you saw your opponent's army is here, well then you know he's not here and he's not here. So why? And you have 2 medevacs. I believe this is enough Marines to fit in 2 medevacs. Put them in the medevacs, fly them up here, and do a drop either at the mineral line or do it over here where the pylon is. And this is an Artosis pylon. You shut down 2 upgrades that are in progress. You shut down a warp gate that he can use to bring in units, and you stop him from making any robots for a while. Or you can go in the mineral line and take all this out, and maybe a pylon. You could maybe even wipe this base. The time it would take him to move this whole army of stalkers, and the stalkers maybe could blink up, but the time it would take the zealots and the immortal to get up there, like, it'd take too long. And even then, once you see the stalkers blink up, it's super obvious. You can just pick up all your units and you can just fly away. Like, or you could come in here to the natural. And I do like that you're coming in here with the Liberator, getting some kills, but you lose so much here. You're not really getting a lot here. Why not go for a split push? Why not go for, or why not even just micro your units around the static defense? He's got all of this is exposed. Sure, you're going to lose maybe some Marines here, but you're going to kill all of these units. Or you could stand further back and just attack the Nexus. I don't know, like the turrets don't have enough like range to like get all of your units back here, and they can't attack fast enough to kill them. You're instead charging into the static defense. You're attacking the turrets first instead of attacking the shield batteries or the pylon. When you're Terran, or when this is any race, but it's like not just Terran, but if you're fighting Toss, you need to see what, and your opponent has static defense like this, this is not bad. Like it could be better. I don't like this pylon's way back here when it could be closer to where the turrets actually are. Like I don't even know if that's like, I don't remember the range of a pylon, but I know it can hit this. It can't hit these, and I don't think it's going to even try and hit this shield battery. And I know you have to manually target most buildings, but anyway, so my advice is to, if you see a situation like this, go for the pylons first. If you're going to push into static defense, you shouldn't. You should have saw this and been like, okay, I'm going into the main, and gone into the main. And I get that you're fighting Wildwater, who's your friend, who's our friend, but like, and so like I get this too. I kind of like let my guard down a little bit because I kind of know what my opponent's going to do, but you can't do that. You have to like. You scouted, you scanned, you saw this is what my opponent has, and you chose to go in anyway. You're lucky that his army wasn't here because the losses would have been even greater for you. But you didn't even really get anything off of this. I don't think you killed anything here. I think, yeah, and he did the battery overcharge, so you didn't even kill the Immortal. You at least saved a couple of units because you were able to fly home. I say that. You're lucky he doesn't micro better. If he had micro better, he would have killed this before you got home. Well, now he's about to. Yeah, there we go. He lost everything. And now, instead of kiting this back into to the range of your, and you did get some Dorito dust, and that's nice. But you have no units here, and I don't think you're not doing repairs either. So the Immortals are wreaking havoc on this. Yeah, you pulled those too late. I say that. You're doing okay. Yeah, you're barely pulling out of them. I don't know why he's walking into further closer range of this. He needs to be having the Stalkers attack some of these. He is throwing away his units, but this I still don't feel like this is a fantastic hold for you. He's still getting what he wants, and you're not really making units very fast. You still don't have a lot of production. You are making a lot of these Vikings, and I don't understand what for. Your opponent hasn't made any air units except for these warp prisms and observers, which you haven't even seen that. So, well, I say that your Raven might have seen one, but like your opponent's not making air units. Why are you reinforcing with Vikings? Stalkers, these are armored units, okay? Armored units are weak to two things. They're weak to Marauders, which I haven't seen you make a Marauder the whole game. I apologize if I'm incorrect, but yeah, you have. Or what am I talking about? You can't make Marauders. You don't have any tech labs on any of your barracks. You have just reactors. You can only make Marines. So yeah, if you see this kind of army comp, especially because he had an Immortals, which are I'm basically doing tutorials. I can't see the help screen here. The Immortals are the yellow unit, the golden unit that was firing the two big cannons on the side that have the really tough shields. Those and these are weak against two things. They're weak against shield tanks, and they're weak against Marauders. They are not weak to Vikings and Marines. Marines can do okay against Stalkers, but you really want Marauders, especially when your opponent has this many, because since they're armored units, they are vulnerable to anti-armor attacks. Now, Stalkers are anti-armor as well, but siege tanks do splash damage, and Stalkers naturally flock, so they group up together, so your siege tanks are going to do even better. So if you had a well-positioned siege tank, like right here, near the ramp, or if you had put it back here behind the base, you could have been shelling them at the same time as your planetary. Your planetary doesn't do bonus damage to armor, it does flat damage. And doing the Dorito dust, that was a great move. Do you know what would have made that even better? If you had units to push up with that. If you had kited your units, the rest of your army back, Dorito dusted, and then pushed in and and targeted the individual Stalkers and taking out as many as you can before all your units die while you're reinforcing from back here. But you didn't do that, and so you kind of lost everything. You almost lost this base, and you got really lucky you didn't. You're lucky you repaired when you did. I think if you waited any longer, you would have lost everything. And see, you're coming in with more Marines. I don't know why he blinked out of that. I guess he's worried about the it is quite intimidating. I think he should be focus firing. Wildwater he is hitting it. He blinks out of it again. I don't understand. Like, you have no anti-armor. These Vikings are literally doing nothing. I don't know why you made these. They're not landing. Your opponent is reinforcing very quickly. I'm guessing you don't realize the warp prism is there. I don't even think you can see that it's there. But like, Why would he pull the Immortal back? I don't understand. Wild Water must be just mismicroing. Like, Wild Water, I also recommend you target the Medivacs, but aside from that, you're doing mostly okay here. I say that, you know, you've lost a lot. This wasn't a bad push. But at the same time, you should be scouting, because I am betting Wild Water has no idea that his opponent is expanding. Yeah, you have no idea your opponent is expanding just to the south of you, and if you had seen that, you could have come up here and you could have sniped this. At the same time, you have a Warp Prism, and you have Blink Stalkers, so you could come around here, seeing that this is well fortified and your opponent held pretty well, and you could have either flown the Warp Prison here and dropped your units, or you could have warped a bunch of stuff in and done a ton of damage to his production and hurt this economy here, maybe forced him to do a pickup on his orbital here. Speaking of which, this orbital is full on energy and hasn't dropped a single mule the entire game, I don't think. I don't think this one has either. I think we've only seen scans. We haven't seen a single upgrade. We haven't seen any mules dropped. So why? Anyway, I'm sorry to be bitchy. But like Wild Water, like either next time you see a situation like this, and if you can scout to the bottom, take your stalkers, walk them down here, and then just blink up, because you can blink up this cliff right here. And if you position it, does take a little bit of practice, but you can blink right up here, and you'll have a bunch of stalkers in his main, and you can just wreak havoc. And so he's got to pull his army back, and so you could either split your army and push onto this, or you could push into the front, since you knew he didn't really have anything there from when you had your observer over here. I'm pretty sure, yeah, you knew he didn't really have anything here, for the most part. Like, he doesn't really have anything. He's just kind of got a relatively small wall. He doesn't have a ton of static defense or anything. Not that, you know. Anyway, like, you could have, there's things you could have done, and you didn't do them. And again, like, you could have taken Warp Prism and just warped stuff in here, and then, like, pushed up with these units. Like, you have a decent amount of money here. You could have warped in a few Stalkers, but you didn't. And I don't get that. Anywho, we're about halfway through this replay. Alright, so we see... I'm sorry, where did that scan go off? Alright, so for some reason, an active pawn has once again decided to just scan his opponent's natural, despite the fact that he has basically no army. I don't get that. So I think that this time he's going to lose the... Okay, he goes for the heal, that's good. The Immortals are putting in work. Like, they are dealing a lot of damage, but Wild Water's kind of throwing away, and he's warping in more stuff here again. I don't understand this. You're also not macroing behind this. You're kind of are. You're getting +3, and I don't think that's a bad idea. +3, especially when your opponent is making just Marines, and no more tanks have been made since really early, and like, that's not a bad idea. I think focusing on weapons makes sense. But what I don't understand is the fact that how many structures do you have? You have 4 warp gates. All right. At this point, you should have like 10, maybe more. Like, you're in the late game at this point. You need to have a lot of warp gates, and then it doesn't matter if you lose a bunch of units, because you could just warp in more, especially as you pick up money, because your opponents kind of just let you expand. You're also like really low on workers. Like, I know you got hit a few times, but like, there's no reason this base shouldn't be saturated. This base should be resaturated by now. This base is oversaturated, so you should move like 3 of these down here or to here. You don't even have your gas saturated here, and you don't even have this gas and assimilator on it at all. Like, yeah, just make stuff, spend money, build stuff. You have 1,500 gas almost, and like, what have you spent it on? You spent it on Stalkers and Immortals, and that's fine, and upgrades, and that's fine. But like, I don't see any air units, which is fine, because your opponent hasn't really made anything that like needs it. But like, you could be you know your opponent is making Marines. Why? I guess like the Vikings may be scary for Colossi, but like, you could go Disruptor, which is hard to control, but you should go Disruptor, or you could go with Archons, which are really good. Why is there no Templar Archive here? Like, you should put down a Templar Archive, make some Templar, and either you get Storm, or you should just immediately start making Archons, because they would deal a lot of damage to all these Marines, because they have splash damage. The Chain Lightning will chain through the bio units and do a lot of damage, and they can shoot up, so they can also deal with the Medivacs as well. I don't know what Enactapon's build order is. This build order is just bad. Like, I don't know what else to... Like, both build orders are bad, but, like, this at least kind of makes sense for what he's fighting. He's just not getting, like, the late-game units that he could really use to push through this. Like, imagine if a Disruptor Ball came right here and just killed all of these SCVs. Why are these stuck? Like, these should be going in and trying to kill the workers. The workers are repairing this right now. That's what they're doing. They are healing this unit. If you don't have health bars turned on, I would highly recommend turning them on. Because, like... He is just healing everything. Okay, now we have Thors. Why did he do that? So, Enactapon. So what this does, when the Thor's in this stance here where he's got his cannons like that, it changes his anti-air attack from splash damage to powerful single target damage. That's good if you're fighting carriers or like Tempests or some other like really powerful unit that doesn't typically cluster up together that's in the air, but it doesn't change the ground attack. All it does, all it does is just change the anti-air. It doesn't really change anything. What upgrades does he has? He has, I think that's Banshee Cloak. Which, this is a little late for Banshees. Like, your opponent has Stalkers. All he needs to do is make an Observer, and your Banshees become useless. They're kind of useless. They're not useless, but they're not that good. Mines aren't bad. Mines are good, but, like, you have no Marauders, and you currently don't have any Medivacs, and you're not making any more. Which I don't get. You need Medivacs. If you are going bio, you need Medivacs. You are criminally low on workers. Like, you are so over... I say that, you're not low on workers. I mean, you kind of are, but for this stage in the game. But you have... This is criminally oversaturated. This is undersaturated, ironically. This is oversaturated by a bit. It's not that bad. Okay, you're no, you're not... haven't really moved stuff. You need to move these workers from here to here. You have plenty of workers. You have 20 more workers than your opponent. You should be... rotate. You don't need 27 workers mining minerals. This gets you nothing. A lot of these workers are just kind of standing in line waiting for their turn to mine minerals. That's not what you want. You want them to immediately be getting minerals the second someone comes in. That you don't want them to sit around idling. That's not good. What are you doing? You're warping in. Okay, you're finally getting Templar. Okay, he's getting Archons. I apologize for the... You could use more than that. I still don't think you have enough warp gates. You still only have 4 warp gates, which is not good. You need more. Pretty even in supply so far. Wild Water, you're floating. Both of you are floating so much. Wild Water, you're floating a lot more. Again, another planetary. I don't like it. I really think an orbital would be better. 2 orbitals is not enough. I say that. You're not using the energy that you have. Okay, he scans. He sees that his opponent has 4 bases. He is sending in another Liberator, and it seems like Wild Water has somewhat learned. He's got some Stalkers in the back. He is getting stuff at this base. He has not saturated this base yet. Alright, the Liberator is not being microed and goes down. It's fine, it happens. I think maybe if you had babysat it a little bit more. We're getting 2-2 from both players. I say that. Is that... Yeah, 2-2. So, like... Again, there's all these Banshees, but for what? Like, your opponent can just... Your opponent has detection. Like, is going to have detection by this point. I don't think Banshees are what you want to go for against your opponent going so heavy on the Stalkers. Alright, we got more Templar, we got more Archons. I think this is a good move. I'd like to see some Zealots. I'd like to see Charge Lots, because Charge Lot Immortal Archon is like the standard, like, toss death ball. And it's good against Bio. Your opponent, you have seen your opponent make a lot of Liberators and a lot of Vikings in Wild Water, so I think it makes sense to not go Colossi. I think that was a good call on your part. Alright, we've got a Liberator that is completely out of position. I don't know what this is supposed to... Oh, I say that. It's getting the gas, but you could be closer and you could be hitting more. I think this is a bad position. Alright. The Archons go in early. They're doing okay. This is going alright. I think this is going to go... This is a good trade for Wild Water. He's doing just fine. And these Banshees took... Okay, well, he should have taken out these Banshees the second he saw them, because now they're cloaked and they're just dealing free damage. There's no turrets here either. There's no static defense. He is. I hope that those are being chronoed out. They are not being chronoed out. You have energy. You should chrono these so you can get them out faster. And pull back. Don't sit while your opponent is doing that. Pull your workers too. The second this starts happening, you should pull your workers so they have a chance to live. The mining efficiency you lose is not going to be worth the money you have to spend buying more workers and building more workers. But you should have been chronoing out those. See, now you're chronoing your upgrades. Why would you chrono your upgrades and not chrono your observers? The observers even have observer speed? They don't. So you should also research that, which you're not. You don't have a Robo-Bay. It's fine. I mean, you should have had a Robo-Bay by now. But okay, you're taking out these Vikings again. I don't know what the Vikings are for. Like maybe an Ectopon thought that Wildwater was gonna go Colossus, but like he hasn't built one, and it's 18 minutes into the game. You shouldn't be making more Vikings. See, there's 2 more Vikings. You haven't seen. There's so many Vikings. You haven't seen your opponent make a single Viking. If this is for drops, okay, now we're getting Colossi tech. So we're getting Colossi. Which is dumb, because he keeps Wildwater. You've seen your opponent make all of these Vikings. Why are you going for Colossi? I guess he's got a lot of Stalkers, so it's fine. Well, I say it. He's had a lot of Stalkers. He's not really making that many right now. He's not making anything like this. Wildwater, you have so much money. Imagine if you made Zealots with all of this money. Imagine how many Zealots you could be making right now. Imagine how many Stalkers. Imagine like how many Stalkers you could be making to kill these Banshees right now. Instead, the Banshees are just getting free hits. And again, you're fighting into this. You haven't checked to see what your opponent has. Why is that the 3rd orbital? Why is the orbital here? Okay, well, an Ectopon. First off, this should probably be your 3rd. And if you're gonna take this as your 3rd, you should probably make it an orbital. Why is this? Why is the 5th base the orbital? And again, this is full of energy. Why are these all full of energy? Well, oh no, he didn't even make a 4th here. He moved his 1st. He still hasn't made a 3rd orbital. These are full of energy. I was gonna say I thought it was weird that this is full of energy. I was like, oh, I guess I haven't been paying attention. It's like, no, he didn't use it. Oh my god, I hate this replay. This is why I don't really like to cast the Meta League games anymore. Just because I see dumb shit like this. I mean, sometimes it's funny, but this is like actually head scratching. I'm like actually confused as to what you're doing. Like, you don't know what counters your opponent's stuff, and that's important to know. I say this was from a couple weeks ago, I think, so I shouldn't be too hasty. Like an Ectopon has gotten a lot better about it recently. Or we finally see Stalkers coming in. Not a lot, though, again, because we don't have a lot of production. I say he's got 10 Warp-Gates now. They're putting in hits, but there's no anti-air to deal with these. And so they're kind of just getting a lot of free hits again. Again, the Vikings, why did the Vikings land? I would like to know in Ectopon when you have landing Vikings against Immortals and they've actually been successful for you. Please do let me know. Viking is against like, not really any ground unit that can fight back easily. Like, that's dumb. Don't do that. We've got a Colossus on the way because that is our priority. We are not making any more I don't see any Stalkers. I don't see any Zealots. I don't see any. Okay, I see some Stalkers here. I should take that back. Okay, again, we're pushing up on this base. It is 20 minutes in the game. Your opponent has had this base for probably like 12 minutes at this point. He has been mining basically the entire time. Wildwater. The base is going to be almost mined out. It is almost mined out. It's halfway mined out. And because your opponent's insane and doesn't know how to move his workers around, he is going to mine that even quicker than if he had just, properly adjusted his units. He is, for some reason, avoiding mining any gas right now. Go attack this. This base is full of minerals. Look at all these patches that are still here versus here. And look at all the patches that are here. Like, there's so many more minerals over here and over here. And so if you can kill these bases, your opponent loses a lot more. This is also way more defended. Your opponent has a Thor, he has 5 Banshees, and he's got a couple of Marines and daughters, which honestly aren't doing that much to you. Which you may win this, and he's got a planetary. If you walked over here, you have to deal with, you don't know this obviously, but your opponent has his production right out here. That's free. These two are free. You have a widow mine that goes off, and that sucks. But if you have these following you, so you'll see that, and you can, even if it goes off, you can still kill it immediately. And even if there's this planetary here, you can kill all of this production, and the planetary is barely going to deal any damage. Even if you lose any units pushing up here, you will kill all of these. You can kill all of these before your opponent can move his army over here to stop you from taking out a good chunk of these. And so don't like, do you even know those are there? No, you don't. You have no idea your opponent has taken these 2 bases. As far as you know, your opponent is on 3 bases, and it's 20 minutes in the game. Like, do you really think he's still on 3 bases? And even if you do still think he's on 3 bases, why haven't you scouted? Like, you should check. Now your opponent doesn't have that many bio units, and you know he's making Vikings. Okay, so the Raven sees the Observer. Alright, so you need to position your units better so they don't get trapped together like that. And you're doing damage against the Banshees, that's good. But, and you do get the base, which is nice. This is actually going surprisingly well. I think you should maybe have the Colossi target I mean, I guess he lost the Observer. This Dorito Dust was very poorly timed, I think. You should have saved that. The Dorito, I say that, he's doing some damage here. But yeah, the Colossi pulling back. I should have pulled back the Dorito Dust units, or at least pull back. But you ultimately push on. Again, do we even have stem? We do have stem now. I don't think I've seen an active pawn stem set. We are producing nothing, and we have 4,000 minerals almost. We're going to have 4,000 minerals and nothing. Okay, never mind. He made a couple stalkers. That's good. I don't think that's because he noticed he had 4,000 minerals, though. You should never have this many minerals. You should never have more than 600 minerals at any given time unless you are in the most intense micro fight of your life. So now he's going here. Let me pause this. Sorry, do you know any of this is here? You don't. He's just literally charging in here. Why wouldn't you go in here? I don't get it. You have not scouted this at all. Like, at least these went in first. But you saw mine go off, and instead of being cautious, I guess it makes sense. Like, you're still killing everything. Alright, he blinks on top. I think that was a bit of a waste. He picks up, that's smart. I mean, it's a little late to just pick that up. Oh, this is gonna go off again and get free damage, which is just really silly. He's not attacking this. I say that the base is more important. This is really ticking me off, though, even though it's not that big of a deal, honestly. The mine is gonna go off again for nothing. This is just free damage. Like, you didn't need to take that. And see, now he's got Vikings out. 3 Vikings can easily kill a Colossus. Unfortunately for you, while an active pawn did not get any air upgrades, so it didn't kill them immediately. Where are we at so far? You are doing good compared to your opponent. I'll say that. Well, an active pawn has lost a stupid amount of money here, and Wild Water's gonna have to make some truly pig-headed decisions. He's grabbing his 5th, which I think is good. All five production buildings going down. No pull-in. You could pull all of these workers and you could kill these 4 stalkers. Instead, you are letting them all die for nothing. You are moving your army here instead of pulling your workers to run away. And you killed them, but he killed so many of your workers. Like, I think this was like fully saturated, and like you lost everything. I say everything. You lost all but 14. Like, you lost quite a few workers for nothing. And now your opponent is technically ahead of you in workers, despite the fact he has not been making workers for a good chunk of time and is oversaturated. And you killed some of his workers over here earlier. These 2 observers are looking at... these 2 observers do not benefit you, Wild Water. You need to spread these out. You need to make sure you have good map vision. Like, this is good. This is good. You don't want 2 that are just sitting here. It's wasteful. Alright, we've got an entire army going this way. We see a Viking. And our army is sitting there letting it happen. Now we're going in. Also, this should have static defense. The beauty of Protoss is that you can put down your static defense as you're expanding, unlike, say, Zerg. And this gets all cleaned up because it's a really good concave. And also, maybe you should have sent in... Oh, there's a stem, finally. Alright, that gets cleaned up. We are seeing more units warp in. See how much you can do when you warp in units? I think the Vikings actually aren't, or Stalkers aren't, Zealots aren't the worst tropes, excuse me. I think you need a couple of Stalkers. I don't think you should have only done Zealots, but it doesn't hurt. You lose your 5th, but you're still pretty close on workers. You are very behind on army. You should probably do a shield battery overcharge here if he pushes up here. If not, you should maybe do it here. Probably shield battery overcharge. Overcharge. Force him back? No? Okay. I think that was a very dumb call. You should have forced him to come to you. You have your defense. Your defenses of structure is here. You should pull him into that. You're also charging in, even though your opponent has Banshees, when you should instead be... Okay, we got Stalkers coming. That's good. See, this is good. This is a good fight because you're right here where the shield batteries are. You're where the turrets are. You need to kite your opponent into here. Trick him into coming to you. Though you do clean him up anyway, so... Yeah, that was a good blink. That was good. I liked that. You're taking ultimately good trades for the overall. Like, the big dumb move you made was just trying to throwing your army at the wall that is here and before you decide to come over here. But aside from that, I think you've mostly taken good trades, Wildwater. And Actapon, your builds have been... Like his build hasn't been amazing, but he's been adjusting into something that is countering, for the most part, what you are building. He has recognized what you're building, and he's building against that. You haven't done that. You built Vikings for an eternity, even though you didn't see a single Colossus. You didn't even see a robotics facility, and I know you probably don't know what a robotics bay, excuse me. You probably don't know what a robo bay does. It is. Where did he put it? This building. So this is the building that the Colossus comes out of, the Immortal, and the Warp Prism, which is this thing, which is for warping in units. The Observer comes out of that, the Immortal comes out of that, and the Colossus comes out of that. And if you don't know what the Colossus is, you need help that I can't give. That's the thing that was incinerating your units like it was fucking War of the Worlds. He cannot build Colossi without this building. He needs that. So you making Vikings for 20 goddamn minutes doesn't make any sense because he didn't make any Colossi until like almost halfway through the match. So it doesn't make sense to make Vikings before that unless you're going to go for, like, say, fly a bunch of Vikings to his middle line and land, which is actually would have been really smart, but you never did that. And that's what I thought you were going to do, and you didn't do it. You kind of just made them, and they kind of just sat there, and the Stalkers just killed them. Occasionally, they would land, and they usually would die pretty quick, because Vikings aren't really good on their ground. That's not what they're for. Vikings are kind of a bad unit in most matchups. They're only really good as anti-air, and even then, only in mass. They're good against, like, units that can't, especially good for units that can't fight back, like Broodlords. They're good against Overlords. They're not really good against much else, though. They kind of get countered by a lot of shit. And on the ground, you shouldn't even try. Like, it's accepted against workers, like, in most cases. Like, sometimes, obviously they're better than nothing, but, like, Vikings aren't that cheap. There's so much better units to get. Again, we're only getting Immortals here. We're not getting a lot of Warpins. We could be getting more production. We could keep getting more work. I don't say that. He's mostly spending his money. His income is kind of bad, though. He's losing a lot of money here. He's lucky Inactive Pawn isn't making, again, dropping mules. You need to drop mules. You have all this energy saved up, and you're not spending it. You need to be spending this energy. You should not have a ton of energy banked up. You need to be getting mules. You are sacrificing a ton of income. A mule is so much more efficient than an SCV. I don't know exactly how efficient. I want to say it's 3 times faster, but I'm not exactly sure. And again, we're transforming this while it's under attack. That doesn't make sense. Like, if he had continued to push on hard instead of cowering out like this, I don't know why he did. You're also not trying to repair this to buy a time. Like, for the planetary to finish. he can push up and kill this no problem. Like, he's going to kill this right now. Like, I don't know what you're thinking. Now you pick it up, but it's too late because the stalkers are going to kill it. That was a complete waste. You wasted so much time and money there. You should have picked it up and moved it away and bought time for your units, reinforcements to come and try and save it. Again, same story here. Why is this just sitting here the whole time? 20 minerals per return equals mule, 5 minerals per return. Okay, thank you. So yeah, they mine 4 times faster, so even faster. Again, at least he's repairing here. But like, inactive pawn you just made kind of bad choices the entire game. Like, I really don't know what else to say. Like, I mean it in the nicest way. Like, you're my friend, I love you, man. We've known each other since college. And you don't even GG. I mean, he may have GG'd on VC, but like, this was... Oh, well, I meant to go to score screen, but score screen is where I went, but I meant to return to game. I hit score screen because I'm not thinking. Anyway, hi GC, welcome. Hope you're having a good evening. That was a mess. Was there any other games that Did I do this one against Madman and Jan Senani? I don't remember if I did this. Did I do this one on Tuesday? Against this one with Madman? I think I may cast this one anyway. I don't remember if I've seen this. Because I did Alpha GC. I did that one. I want to say I did this one. I don't remember doing this one. I'm pretty sure I did this one. I want to say I did Curious Minds. Madman was on 2K. Okay, so I didn't do Pride. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna do Pride then. Let's do this one real quick, and then I think I'll do ladder games. And then it's not gonna be like a super long stream today. I got a friend, an old friend I want to catch up with, so I'm gonna probably end the stream a little bit earlier than usual. I might stream on Friday or Saturday, depending on how I'm feeling. Oh, actually, I actually might not raid Blarg, because Blarg's probably going to be done. And one of my friends is going to be on, you still want to know how the toss openers? Yeah, at some point. At some point we'll do it for sure. The bottom right here, we got Jan Senyai. I think I'll just call them Jan, as the Red Terran from Wolven. I gotta like that logo. That's very cool logo, team logo. I like that. And then over here, we've got Madman as the blue Protoss from Platinum Heroes, who's going for a wall off here against the Reaper. Also, how's the audio sound, GC? Can you hear me okay? Does the music sounding good? I'm worried the music isn't playing, because it looked like it wasn't in my mixer, but okay. Alright, we've got barracks going down here. We got gas getting grabbed. Music a bit too much in the background. Okay, hold on. Let me lower it by like 2 decibels. I wish I had like a more precise way to adjust this. Can I? Yes, I can. Okay. There, that's fine. Alright, I just lowered it by about 2 decibels, so I'm hoping that'll be enough. Anyway. So we got a barracks going down, gateways going down. So far it looks like pretty standard stuff. But yeah, that last game was a bit of a mess. I think they're both gold players. I meant to check their rank. That's fine. It's not a big deal. Alright. Gas has been grabbed. We got more workers coming out. I don't know what that noise was. I think I might have been my cat. Or my house is haunted. Alright, we're about to get our natural here. I'm guessing this is going to be Cybercore. Your Cybercore second gateway. Natural goes down. Yeah, it's definitely silver gold area. All right, got a Reaper on the way, got an Orbital, and Cybercore. Yeah, it's pretty typical. Madman usually opens like this a lot. I mean that in a good way. Got a second gas. Got the SCV scout going in right on time. I say right on time. I don't actually know if that timing's good, but seems like it is. I don't. Yeah, I agree. I think it's pretty typical. So nothing really sticks out to me as weird so far. I don't know the exact timings, and I'd like to someday, and maybe I'll play TOS for a bit to try and learn it, or maybe I just need to watch the build orders and try and memorize them. There's an alternative where you go Cyber before Nexus. Yeah, I think I've seen that a few times. What is this? What is he doing with this Reaper? Is this trying to check for proxies? Which, that's fine, but why wouldn't you do that with the SCV? This Reaper is taking the longest way possible around this map. Yeah, but like, shouldn't you use the SCV to check for proxies? Like, you've seen that your opponent doesn't have anything funny looking. He's got his Nexus here. I don't know. Like, it just seems like a waste. Like, it seems like your opponent has time to get a Stalker out to deal with the Reaper. And the Reaper can't jump up now because it's going to be walled off. Like, if he had just gone straight across the map, he would have been able to get here. Like, I could understand maybe checking here, but I think anything past that is a total waste, and this Reaper's going to die now. Like, I guess he gets another scout out. He sees the Twilight Council, and so I guess he knows his opponent's going Blink Stalk. Then the Reaper dies. Like, I don't know. It just seems like wasteful. I don't know. Like, it's only down 50 resources. It's not the end of the world. Not at this level for sure. So far, pretty even worker count, pretty even army count. New meta where Terran skips the jump pad. That's the exact reason TOS has got too good at directing fleet for interesting. Also apologize for the raid Shadow Legends ad. That's going on until Monday. By the way, you have until Monday to get to level 10 in the game. If I can get, I think I've got 2 people so far. If I can get 3 more people, I'll get like some cash for it, and I'm gonna put half the cash towards a tournament I'd like to hold. So why build the Reaper in the first place? Yeah, I've seen some people argue that like you shouldn't build the Reaper at all, that you should just make a Marine and then start like with your tech lab so you can get stim. But that may be Zerg specific, I'm not sure. Like, Zerg aren't that bad at deflecting Reapers. Like, they've gotten a lot, I think, I don't know. Reaper opener is still good, I think, at this level, because a lot of people still suck at it. Like, I sometimes screw up and I lose a worker to a Reaper. Best game from 2019. I wouldn't call a raid an MMO. I don't know if they've called it that. If they have called it that, I'm a bit surprised, but I guess there is a social element, but I wouldn't really call it an MMO in the way that I think of the genre. Self-advertise it? Oh jeez. I mean, yeah, I don't like that. It's an alright game. I think it's solid. Like, I definitely think, like, if you like RPGs, I think it's a good game to kill time with. I am surprised about how much it has. It's actually a little bit overwhelming to an extent, but it's not like super complicated either. Like, it's still rock, paper, scissors, so like I feel like it's pretty easy to grasp. It just initially seems overwhelming just of how much stuff is in it. Well, hey, good thing you only need to play it for 1 week. And who knows? Like, but yeah, if you click the link, if you sign up, you'll get... He's actually doing some decent damage here. Madman's actually losing quite a few workers. He's lost 23 workers. But anyway, yeah, raid. If you play it, you can get to level 10 if you're not already. And I'll get at most a couple $100 if enough people play it. But I need at least 5, and I can get like somewhere in the upper double digits. And I'm gonna take half of that and put it towards a tournament. And I'm gonna put that towards the pot if we get the sign up. That's my goal. So I do encourage it. It is on PC, so if you don't have a phone, or if you just don't want to play it on your phone, you can can do it with that. Alright, we got a siege tank going down here, that's good. We got 2 siege tanks. I don't know if I would feel about these being super close together like that, but it's fine. Got a third command, we got a third orbital here. I like what the Terran's doing so far. He's ahead, he's doing good, I think. I'm playing SC2 all day. You see, Raid has an auto battle function, so you can, as long as you just set up your fights, if you set up your fights right, because you're a good tactician, then you can just have it run in the background. I'll stop shelling for now. I do really want to get the cash if I can, just to put it towards the tournament. Like, I think that would be really good for the channel. Like, be fun to watch, and if I could put enough towards it, who knows? Maybe like pros would show up. I don't know. I feel like it'd be a good way to get people to know. It's like, hey, this guy is like a big deal. Alright, got another scan going off. He's got a bit of energy saved up. He could be maybe a bit better about dropping some mules and stuff. Got a third here for Madman, a slow warping of the Zealot. Another scan. Yeah, he's parked outside there. Madman, yeah, he's getting some more. He's getting some pylons. We're getting some forges in here. I really like the Purifier skin for the Protoss. I feel like I would get that. The TOS build was meant to snipe the tank at the Terran base, but then OBS was sniped. Deflect drops. The TOS was too bad to deflect any of these. 4-gate blink, by the way. Yeah. Yeah, if he could have gotten up here, it would have been game over, but he didn't quite do it. He is macroing behind this, which is good. And he is a little bit behind on his upgrades, but I'm sure that's pretty common as a result of this build. Alright, he's pulling back up. Oh. Okay. Is he maybe going out? I haven't seen it. Oh, I've ever seen a couple of medevacs now. I was gonna say, I don't think we've... Well, we saw one medevac. Alright, got another... No warp prism. Well, we got a warp prism on the way. I maybe should have adjusted the timing on that bot slightly. It's not the end of the world, though. Alright, we got a pickup. He sees the Zealot. And I'm guessing he's gonna... He doesn't really... He's gonna send his whole army to kill one Zealot. The Zealot picked up on the wrong Terran. Okay, now he's sieging up and he's going for... Okay, no, he's going for the... He's gonna go try and kite him in. That's smart. I like that. Alright, the Terran army gets pinched a little bit here against the wall. But he is pushing him back. He's got a lot of Marauders. The tanks are putting in work. Ooh, and he's got the Dorito dust forcing a pullback. I think that was... Goodbye, Madman, calling it lost. Jan is floating a lot of minerals here. He really needs to go land. Where is he going? Okay, he's taking his third here. That's pretty smart. I think he maybe should have cut his losses and built it somewhere else. He'd be good to rotate his workers in a minute here, though. His opponent's had his third for a hot minute now, and is grabbing his fourth. And he doesn't have his gases yet, but... Yeah. Alright, we haven't seen any workers rotate yet, which is, I would really like to see, especially because he's floating so much. And we got a Warp Prism going in here with some Zealots. I'm guessing the turrets are going to force a retreat, because he's got quite the perimeter. Yeah, he sees it and he pulls back. Smart move, smart move. Oh, and they go down right as the wall is coming in. That's unfortunate. Like, they might get the SCVs, but they're... Yeah, he can't go in. He was just a hair too late. He's got to be kicking himself. Alright, he scans, and he sees a lot of Zealots, a lot of Stalkers. We got +1 armor. We got a Templar Archive wrapping up here. 4th Nexus finishes up. We got a sensor tower now, which is good. Got a little good vision down here. Could maybe put some siege tanks here in the future if need be. Still a sizable TOS army. Not quite as big as the Terran, but still quite large. Alright, we got another scan going off. We got some ghosts. Another sensor tower going down over here. I don't know how I feel about that, because it's gonna cause him to look over here more, I think. It kind of gives awareness of the intent to expand soon. But maybe, I don't know. I don't really like it. Yeah. It's probably fine. It's probably not a big deal. Alright, we're getting a 5th base from Madman here. He is doing pretty good about spending his money. We get Storm coming in a minute here. We got EMP almost done for the ghosts that are going to be wrapping up here. We got +1 vehicle armor. We got some Immortals on the way. How's our units look? It's looking good. We got some Archons. So far I'm liking, I'm kind of liking Madman's build. He could probably just blink on top of the tanks if he positions himself well. So we got an expansion going on here. I feel like Madman should have noticed that this went down and either assumed his opponent had a base or was building a base, but and gone in to try and deal with the expand. But it's whatever. He doesn't. I don't think he has any vision on this side of the map. Really, his bat vision is quite poor, if I'm being honest. Like, he doesn't really have any idea what his opponent's doing. Like, he has no idea that this is about to come and deny his expand here. Meanwhile, his opponent got the scan off, and so he knows exactly what's happening. And now Madman, okay, I was about to say, don't... No, he's fighting up ramp. Oh, no, okay, maybe he could get a... No, he's just fighting up ramp. God damn it, man. The Storm is nice. Okay, he might do okay. I feel like he could take this trade a bit better, though, if he had come around or something. This isn't completely terrible, but I feel like he's also losing more here than he needed to. I say he got all of them. It's ultimately worth it. I just feel like it could have been a little bit more efficient. He's also floating a lot of money again. He's getting more SCVs though. Jan he's expanding. I really don't think expansion's where you want to go now, homie. I think you should focus on getting some army. Especially because you have a lot of money. You should be getting Marines. And you're not making any Marines, you're just making ghosts. And you're not even using all of your production, Jan. Alright, we got a scan going off. Lands back down. Let's take a look at the losses so far. Yeah, just like the Terran's lost so much at this point. He really lost a lot in that push. Really unfortunate for him. Probably should have just kind of saw what his opponent was doing, called his losses, and went home. But I think he just waited too long to realize what dire of a situation it is. Lost the sensor tower here too. I think expanding here, like at this, when he did, was a mistake after he lost those units. So you see his opponent getting his 6th. Madman's getting his 6th. Hi, MILF Prime, welcome. I got more supply depots going down. I got SCVs just filling this up, which I think is good. Got a Liberator coming out. Got +1 ground unit, ground weapons. We got +1 armor on the way from Madman. Madman's on +3 weapons though, so like he's really ahead here, and it's clearly paying dividends for him. We got 2 Robo Bays. I guess we're gonna see like a very heavy, very aggressive Colossus push here. Why 2 though? I don't know if that can Robo Bays make more than just. I'm trying to think why he would want 2. Like, is there another upgrade that he needs so badly that he needs 2 Robo Bays? It just seems a bit odd to me. Okay, we got some Zealous hacking away at the wall here. I don't know if that was the smartest move. He breaks down the supply depot, scuffs the paint a little bit on another one. Kind of punched a hole in the drywall in this one. We got the Liberator is sieged in position. We got tanks in is a decent positioning here, I think. But the lots are going home. Sizable Toss army here. He's got quite the... Madman's got quite the army lead. He's got a good worker lead. He's got more bases. His production's really solid. He's got a lot of these. I don't know why he built those 2 Robo Bays, because he doesn't appear to be researching anything out of them. He is floating a lot of money, but he is almost supply cap, so I shouldn't be too judgy. Okay, okay, he's going for, I think that's, Warp Prism speed, if I'm not mistaken. He really wanted the Warpin speed. Or Warp Prism speed. And he's got Colossus range. He pulls back a little bit. Alright, his opponent knows he's here, so he might as well just kind of push in here. Liberator's there, gonna do some damage. The Stalkers are going in. Terran's army is having to pull back. No storms are going off yet, which seems like a really bad move. Alright, some storms here now. Storms his own units a little bit, but he is getting this base here. His opponent, for some reason, just not doing the repairs. A lot of EMPs going off, but they don't hit the Templar. The Templar, go to the storm. Do the storms. Do the storm. Madman is not paying attention to his army. He is losing all of the storms. No. You could have done the storms. Instead, we're going in with more lots. They're all just going to get rinsed. Oh my god. Madman, what happened? Blarg, welcome. Hello, everyone. I am Blarg's dad. Not actually, but I am Brandon, VTuber and caster man extraordinaire. We are watching my friend Madman here throw away his entire army because he didn't pay attention and storm properly. How's your stream, Blarg? Blarg raids it. Yeah, because he was casting, I forgot what he said he was casting. I want to say it was Apprentice, but I don't remember. I saw a tweet about it earlier. BTL, okay. Give yourself a shout out, just like comment, like type like exclamation mark shout out Blarg underscore SC2 and it should like shout you out for the people here. Yeah, this is going pretty good. Give me follow. Yeah, give him your follows. Give my son your money. He's not getting any of my inheritance from me, so you need to give him your subs. Hello, Vales. Welcome, welcome. Madman Dad. Yes. Hope you're doing good. This ghost putting SCV's coming out to bludgeon all of these zealots to death. I take another look at the losses real quick here. It's actually it's slightly in favor of the town. A couple thousand gas different. And what do we got for upgrades? Yeah, like the Terran's just really not doing great on upgrades here, unfortunately. And Madman's not taking the best trades necessarily. He's taken a few good ones, but oh my god, all these SCVs. What is happening? I just forgot to switch back to the production tab. I say most of them are getting used. He could be a bit better about his production. Like he's technically gonna hold, but gosh, he's lost so many workers. There's like a 50 worker difference. He does wall off here. God, just a lot of SCVs dying. I don't understand with the SCV. Why are you sieging now? I mean, I guess it worked. Kind of. Okay, not really. Then did not really work. I think our Terran friend is maybe huffing a bit of copium here. I don't think this is gonna work out like he hopes it is. Why are we upgrading here? It has no health left. What are you doing? I've seen that twice today. This isn't as bad as the gold game, but still, like, the Terran's... His army comp was pretty solid. Madman didn't throw... No, he didn't. Madman's doing okay. He's getting a lot of mileage out of these lots. More than he should, I would argue. Our Terran friend has made some very interesting decisions. And there's no GG! This better have been on a voice call. Madman. Give me this man's address if he did not GG so I can go and I can tell his mother that he's a very impolite boy. No supply OP. Alright, I think that's all the replays I have for now, so I think I'm going to switch over to ladder and y'all can all watch me play badly for a little bit. For another 30 minutes or so. I don't know how many games I'm going to do. Probably just until I get tired. A lot of people I follow are going live right now. Oh no, I don't think I'll go for more than 30 minutes. I have a friend who's going to be on another friend stream later. But I might raid another StarCraft streamer. What crew you in? Technically, I'm in Cryptic. I did get an offer from another team, so I've been considering leaving. No offense to the Cryptic guys, they're all great. From what little, I just not super active, and these other guys have been like really like reaching out to me a lot. I'm sorry, Crumb. I don't know. I didn't know he was here. Shit. Oh no, I feel bad. Oh, I really like Cryptic. God damn it. Fuck. I'm just gonna be quiet now and play the game and pretend that didn't happen. Why am I fighting a barcode in Plaid? Cassidy or Rock to hide. I'm not gonna like. I don't know. I feel. If I can be honest, I feel kind of bad because I feel like I don't contribute to Cryptic a lot. Like I've casted like, I don't know. Like I get it's like a pretty laid back environment, and like y'all don't really ask anything of us. So it's like I know I'm not like actually like not contributing or anything, but like I don't know. It's not that I don't feel welcome. I do.
Need more minerals.
I just like I don't know, and I may not even do it. I'm still thinking about it. Like I don't know. I actually probably gonna have to play less StarCraft in general soon because I need to work on industry certification because my work has been bugging me about it. I actually shouldn't have sent this Overlord across the map quite like that, but it's fine. I'm just, it's fine. What am I even fighting? Protoss. That was extra dumb then.
You got no minerals.
I will say you gotta reach out. That's fair, I do. And I need to just make more time. Honestly, these past few months I've been playing too much Halo and hanging out with some friends of mine. But oh shit. And this is what I get when I don't scout properly. That's what happens. Get this bitch. Oh, shit. Those are both cannons. God damn it. That's over. Shit. This is over, isn't it? This is probably not the best move. I apologize. Actually, I might be able to get away with this. Not really. No, not really. No. God damn it. That went terrible. I am so sorry. I'm sorry y'all had to see that. That's what I get. It's my first game of the day, so I probably shouldn't beat myself up too much, but...
No minerals for that.
And I could have lost way more than that, but...
No
God damn, did I screw that up. Okay, actually... Yeah, it's not the end of the world. It's not great, though.
Not enough minerals. Are you saturated yet?
Okay. Yeah, I need to focus more on industry certification. So I'll probably still play StarCraft a little bit every day. I just probably won't be streaming it outside of casting that much because I just need to focus more on like my day job. Like I really need to find a new job. Actually, probably could have gotten aggressive there. Yeah, that's fine.
No minerals for that.
How's that going? That's going good.
Not enough minerals. Are you saturated yet? Not enough minerals. Need more. Evolution complete. You got the queens all done. Good choice. Not enough minerals. can't build there. Not enough energy. Needs more energy. This game is tiring. Insufficient energy.
Wait, oh, I didn't even know that was... I didn't even see that. I'm stupid.
You got no minerals. Good job keeping that money down. A new queen is ready. No minerals for that. Not enough energy. Need more energy. Insufficient energy.
Okay, he's going
Need more
for
energy.
air. Or no. Yeah. Or no. Yeah.
Queen ready. Brenda's ready to rumble. Need more. Hatchery cooked up a fresh queen for you.
I have been bad about Overlord production. I apologize.
Your brood needs friends. More overlords, please.
Let's go over here.
You engage the enemy. On purpose? You must construct spawn more overlords. Queen's all done. Good choice.
Oh shit. What? Oh shit.
More overlords, more happy.
I can't deny that in time. I'm too late, and I have not again not been great about my.
Nope. You can't do your disgusting morph there. Your brood is under attack. No morph in there, my slimy friend.
Yeah, that's heavily defended. Shit.
The swarm is threatened.
And I don't have anything to do with this.
Brood under attack. Panic time. Spawn more overlords. Mutation done. You can run faster and stronger to your queen. Your brood needs friends. More overlords, please. The enemy is attacking your swarm. More gas. How many gas?
And I screwed this up really bad.
Your brood is under attack. More Vespene gas. Your swarm is now bigger and broodier.
I can't do shit against this because I don't have enough gas.
Mineral field depleted. You require more Vespene gas.
That's just GG. Like, it's gonna take too long. I don't know. I screwed that up just so bad. Do I have the follower goal not turned on? Oh. Wait, was that not showing up? That's weird. Ha! Well, whatever. I'll remove that out of that, and let's remove that. I need to get my MMR back up. I need to focus, narrow down, get my games in, stop slacking. Hello, Eskia. Welcome, welcome. How you doing, man? We're having a good day. You just missed me telling my clan or my team I was gonna leave them right in front of one of the top brass. I'm not sure if I'll leave them or not. I don't know. I'm very uncertain. I'm a very indecisive person. I casted a couple of replays earlier though. I was about to go to bed. Oh, I appreciate you stopping by right before you head off. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, no, I didn't. I screwed that up. Or no, I do.
Need more minerals. Not enough minerals. That's a no. Not there.
God damn it. I hate fucking... Like, if I'm going for the hatch, you know that I'm not, like, pooling. I don't know. I'm not sure why he... Yeah.
More gas. Can't build.
I sure could have started that sooner. Yeah. It's kind of late on that, wasn't he? Oh wow, I didn't make queens. Oops. Today at work, so for those who don't know, I work in IT as like help desk, like desktop support type stuff. Pretty generic, boring stuff. usually. And one of my coworkers
Hatchery cooked up a
brought
fresh
in
queen for you.
for some
new
reason,
queen
a
is ready.
Lenovo ThinkPad
All
from
done evolving. For now, anyway.
2008, even though we have never ever purchased a ThinkPad to my knowledge. And it was really weird. Cause like I just saw that ThinkPad and just Monka S real hard. All right, let's get an idea of what this guy's doing.
New queen. Brenda's here, and she's disappointed. Queen's all done. Good choice.
Position that poorly. Okay.
You can't do your disgusting morph there. The enemy is attacking your swarm.
Oh, wow. All right. I guess we can do that.
You must spawn more overlords. You engage the enemy. On purpose? Queen ready. But need more overlords. No more from there, my slimy friend. The swarm is threatened.
Okay.
A new brood under attack. Panic time. Hatchery cooked up a fresh queen for you. Spawn more overlords.
Are you fucking kidding me? I'm supply capped again.
More overlords, more happy Zerg. You took all the minerals from that cluster, you thief. Your brood is under attack. This game is tiring. You're all mined out of that mineral field. New queen. Brenda's here, and she's disappointed. Brood under attack. Panic time. The swarm is threatened.
God, I'm doing really bad.
The enemy is attacking your swarm. Queen ready. Brenda's ready to rumble. Your brood needs friends. More overlords, please. Mineral patch is gone. and it's not. Queen's all done. Good choice. Base under attack. Did you build it all in the main? You engage the enemy. A new queen is ready. You must construct, spawn more overlord. Your brood's stronger now. Your brood is under attack. Hatchery cooked up a fresh queen for you. Need more overlords. You engage the enemy. On purpose? The swarm is threatened. Nope, no build. A mineral field has been depleted. No minerals for that. Not enough energy.
Are you fucking kidding me? How are they? Of course he's got +1. Alright, I just GG. I just keep screwing up, making really dumb mistakes. I can do this. I just need to focus. I'm gonna do a quick ad break, get a drink, come back. Give me just a second. That's not the right scene. This is the right scene. Okay. Let's get back to it. Get back up there. I hit 3K before, I can get back there again. Okay, ZVZ. I'm not super confident because my ZVZ isn't the best, but
One way or another, you got this. Need more minerals.
I'm not gonna let him distract me.
Not enough minerals. It actually worked.
Oh, wow. Alright, I guess I got free 20 MMR from that. Okay. Yay. Hey, Jess, welcome. Hope you're having a good day. My first one of the night. Brandon the robot. I am a cyborg technically, but I'm part robot, I guess. Another ZVZ. Let's hope this guy quits too. But how you been doing, Jess? You have a good day today? Oh, I spelled that wrong. These keys are sensitive.
I'm sure this one will be better.
They're linears, and they have a very low actuation force.
Not enough minerals.
What am I doing? I need to... You're doing good? Awesome. Good to hear. But no, I shouldn't have done that. I should have just pulled him. He's a little bit late. That's fine.
Not enough gas, but I'm sure you'll have more than enough later. You got no minerals. Good job keeping that money down. Not enough minerals. Are you saturated yet? Not enough minerals.
Oh, I didn't set my camera locations. I need to do that. Okay, so he's also macroing, which is good to see.
No minerals for that. You got no minerals. Good job keeping that money. Queen's all done. Need more minerals. Good choice. Not enough minerals. Are you saturated yet? Need more minerals. Not enough minerals. You got no minerals. Good job keeping that.
Yeah, that was a waste.
No minerals for that. You got no minerals. Good job keeping that money down. No minerals for that. Spawn more overlords.
Should have some more on the way.
Queen evolution complete. Not enough energy. New queen. Brenda's here. You need more gas for that. You need more minerals. Not enough minerals. Are you saturated yet? More gas. How many guys is that 1 out of 3? The enemy is attacking your swarm.
Oh shit, I'm making mistakes. I will win. I will win, Blarg. Stop making fun of me.
Moreover, Hatchery cooked up a fresh queen for you. Brood under attack. Panic time.
Oh, no, that was good. Oh, shit, why did I cancel that?
A new queen is ready.
Why didn't I macro behind that? I'm so dumb.
Your brood is
I
under
didn't make
attack.
overlords, and now I'm gonna die because I didn't make anything. Why didn't I macro? I'm so fucking obsessed. Who's doing your error voices? Oh, that's Winter. He's a voice pack in StarCraft 2. He's a famous StarCraft streamer, caster, former pro.
So, here we go again. Not enough minerals.
And I'm gonna script a bit, but like, I'll get better. Like, I this isn't my peak, and I can get back to my peak at the very least. Like, I haven't plateaued yet. I've just fallen, and that's because I stopped practicing. But I'm gonna start practicing more.
Not enough minerals. Are you saturated yet? No minerals for that. You got no minerals. Good job keeping that money down.
Oh, thank you for following. Speedrunner in training. Hope you're having a good day.
Need more minerals. Not enough minerals. Hatchery cooked up a fresh queen. You got no minerals. Good job keeping that money down. No minerals for that. Need more minerals. Not enough minerals. Are you saturated yet? Not enough minerals. No minerals for that. You got no minerals. Good job keeping that money down. Not enough minerals. Are you saturated yet? A new queen is all done evolving. For need more minerals.
Oh, I don't even know what Right Raw is doing these days. I don't really follow the pro scene as closely as I probably should.
Not enough minerals.
Especially
No
since I'm a
minerals.
caster.
Not enough minerals. Are you saturated yet? Need more minerals.
But I hear he's a nice guy. Everyone seems to think he's kind of a cool dude. And that's something I can always get behind.
The enemy is attacking your swarm.
Not enough cool dudes out there, you know what I mean? I'm late on this.
New queen. Brenda's here, and she's disappointed. Queen ready. Brenda's ready. The swarm is threatened.
What? The fuck was that? Oh, it's a scout.
more overlords. Try placing that on creep. Can't build there. You can't do your disgust. Queen's all done. Good choice.
He's going for gateway units. Being a Twilight Council.
More overlords, more happy.
I'm so
Zerg.
bad about making overlords, I just forget.
Your Zerg, you engage the enemy. On purpose? Spawn more overlords. Your swarm is now bigger and broodier. That's a no. Mutate.
Liquidpedia says he's retired. Yeah, I mean, he's probably an older dude, and I think he's married too, right? Like, I can't blame him. Is this guy not built a third? Is he like two-basing me? What the fuck? Wait, what? Okay. Alright.
Mind out of that
I
cluster.
didn't know what to expect there, but sure.
More gas. Hatchery cooked up a fresh queen for you. You took all the minerals from that cluster, you thief. You must construct, spawn more overlords. A mineral field. Brood under attack. Creep tumor under attack. There's a notification for this?
Yeah, he's two
The
base
enemy
all
is
in.
attacking your swarm. The swarm is threatened. Your own mutation finished. Yeah. All done evolving. For now, anyway. Brood, your creep tumor's under attack. Panic time.
Where is everything? What the fuck am I I supposed to do against
Base
this?
under
Your
attack.
brood is under
Did
attack.
you build it all in the main again?
This is bad, but he's only on 2 bases, so I might be okay. Jesus Christ. There's literally nothing I can do against that.
Not enough energy.
Like, there's nothing I can do because, like, he's just. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Check the replay.
He had 3
Find that play
bases
button.
and he just completely all-ined. Like, I should have spread my overlords more. I would have seen it coming and I could have made stuff. I shouldn't have fucking. I need to make more OVs. Sorry, I was just checking to make sure my girlfriend brought something home. One more game, and then we'll find someone to raid. We've been going for about 2 hours. I'm gonna try and stream more in Discord. I don't know. I need to just practice more. I think I've been slacking. I've been goofing off and trying to, and I've been having fun. It's just like I need to take this seriously. People come to watch me stream this game, and no one wants to watch someone plat dip down back into gold. I need to play at least 2 hours every day, and then I'll just get better. That's what worked for me before. I just need to stick to it. God damn.
Remember, don't panic. Okay, maybe a little panic. You got no minerals. Good job keeping that money down. Your brood needs friends. More overlords, please. Not enough minerals. You got no minerals. Good job keeping that money down.
I don't know. Maybe I should just stream ladder sessions. I don't know. I just don't like really playing the same game every day for 2 hours, but it's what works. Maybe I just need to commit to it. Maybe streaming it will help me justify it internally. I don't know. I'm usually like tired on Fridays, so I don't want to stream. Heck, I'm just tired getting home from work a lot of the times, but that's late. But this is gold, so maybe I shouldn't be so...
New queen. Branda's here, and she's disappointed.
No, and you're right, I should just... God damn it, I thought I could get him. But I should just do what makes me happy, but... Like,
Needs more
I don't
energy.
know, I
This
want to
game
get
is
good at this,
tiring.
because,
You
like,
must
people
spawn
like
more
it, they
overlords.
want to watch it, they want me to play it, and, I want to get good at it. It makes me want to get good at it. I do want to branch out a bit more, but the problem is it's kind of hard to, because I'm limited in what I
new
can
queen
play
is
because of the hardware that I have.
Spawn more overlords.
But I don't know.
Evolution complete.
I just need to take it more seriously, I think, at the end of the day.
No more queens, all done. Good choice. You engage the enemy. On purpose?
Oh, I forgot to make a
You need more
lair.
gas for that. The swarm is threatened. Queen ready. Branda's ready to rumble. The enemy is attacking your swarm. More overlords, more heavy
Shit.
Zerg. Not enough energy. You require more Vespene gas. Need more. More Vespene gas. They're creeping on your creep tumors. You must spawn more overlords. You engage the enemy. On purpose? New queen. Branda's here, and she's disappointed. Spawn more mineral. And it's not coming back. Your brood's stronger. More gas. How many gas is that 1 out of 3? Hatchery cooked up a fresh queen for you. Mineral. You need more gas for that. Not enough gas, but I'm sure you'll have more than enough later. Your swarm is now bigger and broodier. More gas. Mind out of that cluster. And still your Zerg have evolved. All done evolving. For now, anyway.
I need to get a macro hatch.
You require more Vespene gas. More Vespene gas. Need more. You took all the minerals from that cluster, you thief. Evolution complete. Your brood is under attack.
I need to move now.
Your brood needs friends. More overlords, please. Mineral patch is gone, and it's not coming back.
He's about to get lurkers. So I have to move now.
A new queen is ready.
Yeah, let's just go in. Let's go in. This is perfect. He's got his front door wide open. He doesn't have a wall or anything.
Brood under attack. Panic time. You engage the enemy. On purpose? Your swarm is now bigger and broodier. Mutation finished. Ugh. Your brood is under attack. The enemy is attacking your swarm.
This is perfect. This is what I'm talking about.
Brood under attack. Panic time. The swarm is threatened. You're all mined out of more gas. You engage the enemy. You need more gas for purpose? Not enough gas, but I'm sure you'll have more than enough later. A mineral field has been depleted. More gas. How many guys is that 1 out of 3? Mineral. More gas. You require more Vespene gas. Mutation complete.
I don't understand why I'm so low on gas.
More gas. Brood under attack. Panic time. Not enough gas, but I'm sure you'll have more than enough later.
I just need something.
Queen ready. Brenda's ready.
No. God damn it. No, come back, 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 come back. Now.
More gas. How many gases?
Shit. I was close. I'm glad I took out his second hatch. I would have been really bad if he had been able to recover from that. He did not have a lot of supply. All right, I think we're gonna end it there though. Well, we're gonna end on a high note. I didn't drop a lot of frames. That's good. Right up the bitrate because I've been messing around with the bitrate because my dropped frames have been inconsistent. But let's get to this. And let's find someone to raid. I believe my dear friend Alma Hexblade is at one of her friend's streams. So I think we'll just raid her. Her friend, I should say. When StarCraft decides it wants to close. It's one of the things I don't like about Windows is like if you want to exit a program, the program just Windows is like, oh, just exit whenever you're ready, and it's like, no, I kind of want to just kill it when I tell it to. Let's get Twitch up here. What's their Twitch username? I think this is it. Let me make sure that that's her there with them, and then we'll start the raid. Oh, cool, an ad, my favorite. I gotta mute that. Because the ad, as far as I know, the ad has copyrighted music in it. Oh, they've been streaming for a while. Got phone call, but thank you for streaming. No problem. I can't see if Alma is there or not. Maybe she's late. No, she's there. Well. Let me double check something. Gosh, I really need a new computer. Actually, you know what? It's probably better to raid someone who's actually playing StarCraft. Who am I following that's playing StarCraft? Victus. Let's rate Bang. Let's see what Bang is doing. Holy shit. I hate that Bang's username has so many A's. Why couldn't she just name herself something normal? It's so hard to do the command. Alright, well, I'll see you later, gamers. Thanks for stopping by. Sorry I got a little tilted there, but I'll do better next time. Anyway, I'm gonna go eat lunch. Bye. Or dinner. Bye.